good, my peoples? It's your boy E here, man. I just want to speak about something real quick. You know, people be out there thinking they can bully you. And it's gonna be people out there that's gonna be on that type of time with you. And you're gonna have to stand up for yourself in that regard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, I used to tell myself, like, man, I ain't worried about none of these motherfuckers, man. Ain't none of these motherfuckers worth my time. Ain't none of these motherfuckers worth my energy. Why would I even invest any time, anything into a person who I don't care about? But you know what? I be starting to reconsider now, man. Because this year I want to be a whole different year. I'm starting to reconsider that. Because I feel like I'm going to stand up for my respect. You feel me? I feel like my respect is very valid as far as something that I think is worthy of me standing up for. Because, you know, motherfuckers be trying to pull moves. They be trying to test the waters with you. And they want to see if, hey, let me see if we can push him around. We can push her around. You know, let's see if we can take it this far, take it that far. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be trying their little business, man, to try and push you around. And I feel like, man, you gotta let them know, though. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to let them know. And so, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm gonna tell y'all about what happened at work yesterday, which is one of the things that I had to do with my damn self, man, in my own situation, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we working and shit. And, you know, I decided to see. I was out there making my little money. You know, they had the concert. What was it, Jelly Roll, and they had the boy Post Malone there. And yeah, so you know, the concert. You know what I'm saying? It was a cool little concert. We was making money. You know what I'm saying? When I finally got around the corner to that little spot where everybody was lined up for the merch place, that's where I was really starting to hit it. So I went around there, man. And one of the workers I knew, you know, he was over there first at some point, I guess, but he must have left because when I got there, he wasn't around there. But I was at the little spot by the restaurant chilling, right? And all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, him and this other nigga come park right next to me, like right next to me where I'm at. I guess they feel they claiming this spot. You know, usually they be on this shit like, hey, spray it down. They be on that type shit, but they came over here and parked next to me, right? I guess trying to shortstop some of the sales that I was making or whatever too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Look, well, it's a whole bunch of people here. Really, you know what I'm saying? It's enough money for even us three to make, even in this little spot. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not tripping. Okay, so, but anyways, as we doing all that, you know, I asked him, I said, hey, trade me a beer. They trade me these 2 beers for a beer you got. All the beers cost the same price. But, you know, so it didn't matter which ones he traded me. It just, certain people want certain beers. And we do have this thing where if you have some beers that I don't have, I can ask you if you want to trade so I can make this sale. You know what I'm saying? Which is something that this person that I ask always do. And this is one thing that he's been doing. He's been just running up to me, throwing his beers that he's trading from me, and then just taking my beer without even asking me yet. Like, he be doing that. I'm like, I started telling him, say, hey bro, man, just start asking, man. Ask, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he started doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the first things he started doing to try to bully me. You know what I'm saying? Thinking he can bully me with. And so I'm like, but see, I got more courtesy. I got more, you know what I'm saying? I got more respect than that. So I asked him, I said, hey, look, let me trade these 2 beers. You know what I'm saying? He acting like he acting like he didn't even want to do it too much. Oh man, no. And not to mention, he just read up on beer. I got like about 6 beers left, right? He just read up, got a whole 60. And his shit packed up, and he got all the beers. It's not like he's losing on no beer. You know what I'm saying? You got so many beers, you really shouldn't even be tripping about trading 2 beers from me, right? And so he started talking about, oh, I usually don't do that. And I'm like, what you talking about, bro? He talking about, oh no, I'm talking about them. Because you know what I'm saying, I don't forgot what he said with them. But Then I said, oh, cause I was finna say, bro, cause you know y'all niggas always trade with me. He like, but nah, man, but I'm just saying though, bro, it's not like they even tipped you. So look, he trying to make it seem like them tipping me. He trying to, you know what I'm saying, move the goalpost. I'm like, it don't matter about them tipping, because it don't matter about them tipping me, bro. It don't matter that they didn't tip me, bro. I'm just trying to make a sale. I'm just trying to get a sale here. I still get commission off this sale. And you got all this beer, bro. And I only got a certain variety. And I'm only asking you because you always do that to me, bro. So how are you going to, it don't even, see, he trying to find a way to make himself feel good that he don't want to do it. Nah, motherfucker, you still wrong, nigga. You still, it don't matter, because even when you do that shit with me, bro, I don't see that if people tipping you. I'm not observing to know if people tipping you or not. They might not have tipped you either when you motherfucker took a beer from me. What's the point? What's the fucking deal? That don't even fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? See how stupid that sound? And so I'm like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? I said, my nigga, it's all right. I said, we just ain't gonna do that no more. Don't. He talking about just don't trade with me no more. I said, bro, don't trade with me no more, bro. Don't do that with me. I don't care about trading with you, bro. You started that with me, and now you can forget that shit now. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? That's one of the things he's trying to do, trying to bully me. I just had to, you know what I'm saying, make sure I let him know though, bro. Like, y'all niggas do that shit too. And that's what I'm saying when I'm talking about standing up for yourself. So then there was another situation with the dude who was parked next to me with him when they parked right there. I had another situation with him. He called himself trying to bully somebody, bro. And I'm gonna tell you what he did. Cause I went to go re-up, right? And I came back to the same spot I was already at, which was the spot he was at. But I just came and parked right next to him, boom. And he go tell me, oh, so you just gonna park right next to me, man? I'm like, what you mean? Y'all niggas parked right next to me? And I said, y'all just parked right next to me. He was the same nigga. He was that same nigga that parked next to me with the dude that I was telling y'all about earlier. And I'm like, bro, look here, man. I don't want to hear all that shit, man. And I'm going to do exactly what niggas doing around me. I'm doing what y'all doing. Y'all ain't finna get away with no shit, and then I can't do it because only you can do it or some shit. You got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so I was telling him, I said, bro, y'all got me fucked up around here. Like, y'all not finna be just doing shit and thinking that, oh, y'all can do it, but I can't. Y'all got me fucked up. So I had to go and let him know. And after that, he was kind of being cool after that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, nah, bro, y'all not finna sit around here and think y'all finna bully somebody, bro. And they be really trying to test your temperature, y'all. They be really trying to test your temperature. You know what I'm saying? And I even got a little loud with another coworker, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I might have overstepped my boundaries. Maybe I might have came off. Maybe I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I just went off of what I thought I seen. So, you know, I don't know. I went to smoke a cigarette. I told him to wash my bucket of beer. I came back, and when I came back, my bucket of beer was next to him. And when I came back, it looked like he was digging in that motherfucker, trading beer out with me. And which I don't have a problem doing that, bro. But just let me know you doing that shit. And so when I came up to him and talked to him about this shit, I said, hey, bro, you traded some beer with me? He was like, nah, I ain't even touch your beer. But I ain't gonna lie, it looked like I seen him do it, dog. It looked like I seen him do it, bro. He said, well, no, the only thing I did was move your bucket closer. I was like, I said, I don't know. I said, well, I don't know. He told me, but look, bro, I don't do that shit, bro. I put it on my mama, my daddy. And I told him, I say, bro, look here, man. I met plenty of people who put it on their mama and their daddy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't mean shit. You know how many people, they be lying, put that shit on their mama and their daddy? That shit don't make me no difference. It don't matter it don't matter that you said that. I hope you don't think that's what I'm gonna go by. He told me, well, you know what? Just don't tell me to watch your shit no more. I said, you know what? I won't. And before I know it, he come back to my, look, bro, I'm just telling you, I promise you I didn't do it, man. I believe in karma and all that. He trying to say all that shit. And I said, you know what, bro? You know what? I could be wrong. Maybe I am. But I don't know though. I said, but I tell you this, man. Maybe I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, bro. Because if I am wrong, and if by the end of the night, you know what I'm saying, turn in, you know, all my count is right, if everything's right, you know, I will apologize. I apologize to you, bro. Like, you know, I am an accountable dude. He like, all right, he like, you know what, bro, look, just know I wouldn't do it, I promise. You know, but you know, see, even when people try to do that extra shit of trying to make it seem like, you know, they haven't did nothing, I don't go by that no more, bro. I just don't play that no more, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it was a moment where I just felt like I had to do this because I feel like, you know, motherfuckers be lying too, and I feel like I got called that out too, bro. Like, and like I say, man, but you know, like I said, I came out all right at the end of the night, so I had to wave that off. I had to throw that out the window and say, my bad, bro. Hey, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do that. I am very accountable. And I don't mind admitting when I'm wrong. You know, I'm just that type of dude. Like, it's not hard for me. It's hard for some motherfuckers, but it ain't for me. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? Shit easy. Be accountable. It makes you better, you know, in the end of the day. And so, you know, everything turned out cool with him, you know what I'm saying? He gave me a ride to the Greyhound and all that shit. And everything was cool. But like I say, man, you know, sometimes you gotta check some of this shit, man, because motherfuckers be thinking they can bully you too. Like, I feel like you shouldn't pay attention to a lot of things. You should let a lot of things slide. A lot of things you shouldn't even worry about. But if a motherfucker is trying to bully you out here, you're gonna have to stand up to that bully and humble that person and let that person know you ain't gotta like me, motherfucker, but you damn sure gonna respect me. You feel me? And that's all it is, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I had to be. That's how I felt I had to be. And I feel like that's just how I'm gonna be this year, man. This year, I'm not finna just let niggas slide with every damn thing. You gonna respect me in some sort of way. You're not just gonna pull me. You're just not gonna do me like that. You feel me? I'm not having it. You feel me? But anyway, man, I'm just shooting it at y'all, man, because I'm just acknowledging how some people be trying to do you out here, man. Like I say, I'm all about turning the other cheek, but at the same time, I'm also about don't disrespect me, or else I'm gonna have to. I feel like even if the person's not worth my time, my respect is definitely worth it. And you gonna respect me whether you like me or not. You can hate my guts. Just know that you gonna respect the nigga though. You feel me? And that's all I'm saying, man. But anyways, y'all, just wanted to shoot that, man. How y'all feel, man? Let me know how y'all engage in this world nowadays. But anyways, y'all, I'm smoking a damn motherfucking cotton and shit. But anyways, y'all, man, I'll get back with y'all later. Don't forget to like the video, alright? Peace.